Hello, this is Monica Semyonova and welcome to the Eatglobe newsroom in Varna. Our first story for today. The Dutch startup company Parks Plastics has created a material that can reduce the amount of harmful bacteria growing inside food packaging by 97%. The most basic and essential purpose of food packaging is to protect the food from any type of contamination that will alter its microbial and physiochemical qualities. However, environmental conditions favorable to the growth of dangerous bacteria like Salmonella, Escherichia coli and others are found especially on trays of packaged meat. Until now, packaging companies fought these microbes with silver and nanosilver, both of which are thought to be toxic. Thus, Parks Plastics created an antibacterial tray for meats using the natural trace material zinc, which is essential for the proper functioning of the human body. Zinc prevents the cell of bacteria from multiplying, which eventually leads to cell death. This antibacterial approach to packaging will be used on a commercial scale by the Turkish company Erze Ambalaj. On to our second topic. Scientists discovered a new way in which plants respond to shade that can help improve yields and crops' ability to cope with climate change. Since plants need light to survive, being able to outgrow any shade-casting neighbors becomes a top priority for them. For this purpose, plants are equipped with special molecular light sensors that can detect the depletion of red and blue light, which allows them to distinguish between a passing cloud and other plants that are trying to outcompete them for sunlight. Scientists discovered that when blue light is scarce, the plant knows it is being shaded by rivaling plants and starts accelerating its own growth by turning on genes that promote cellular growth. This mechanism and its manipulation could prove to be a great tool for improving the productivity of crops like soy and tomatoes, even when the field is crowded and shady. And finally, growing potatoes on Mars could be possible. The International Potato Center in Peru joined forces with NASA to simulate the conditions present on the red planet in order to demonstrate that potatoes can be grown in a variety of unfavorable environments. The researchers are currently using soils extracted from a desert in southern Peru, which has almost identical qualities to that present on Mars. Next, the team will work on recreating the planet's atmospheric conditions in a laboratory, where they will continue to test the resistance of potatoes. They believe that the high levels of carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere will boost potato yields and will provide a major step towards building a control dome on Mars that can sustain potatoes and other hearty food crops. The experiment aims to raise awareness of the incredible resistance of potatoes, which could provide much-needed calories and nutrients to areas otherwise unsuitable for farming and mostly affected by climate change, malnutrition, and food insecurity. That was all for today, but if you're curious to find out more about our news, please visit eatglobe.com. Thank you for watching.